Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the casino and sports betting industries. This week in our state and national, we have August, September, and October numbers to talk about. Deals, we've got a basketball deal, we've got an entertainment deal, and an NHL deal.
All right.
Actually, we got two entertainment deals.
Two entertainment deals.
Yes.
Are they residencies in Las Vegas? Is that what you're talking about?
No, this is something along those
totally
lines.
Different.
But
Okay.
one is along those lines, though.
Okay. All right.
Industry updates, licenses, launches, and warnings.
Okay.
No cease and desist, just a warning.
Just a warning letter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And legislative roundup, we've got D.C., Washington, D.C., and Montana.
Okay.
We'll be right back to start talking state and national after this.
Hey, Dave Weischadle from Turnpike Sports. I just got my dugout mug delivered, and I am loving it. Dugout mugs are mugs made out of baseball bats, and they are officially licensed by Major League Baseball, so you can get your favorite baseball team's logo on your mug. Just think of it, enjoying your favorite drink while watching your favorite baseball team with your team's logo on your mug made from a baseball bat. They can even make customized mugs. Check out the mug they made for Turnpike Sports. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. I've never seen anything like them. If you go to dugoutmugs.com, you'll find out they even make more things than mugs. They have baseball board games, grilling equipment made from baseball bats. They even have a section for gifts for under $30. Head on over to dugoutmugs.com because if you're a baseball fan or need a gift for a baseball fan, you have to check out Dugout Mugs. And use our promo code PIKE at checkout to get 20% off your purchase price. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. Also, free shipping with orders over $99. You can't beat that. DugoutMugs.com. That's my go-to place if I need a gift for a baseball fan. Well, if you excuse me now, the game is about to go on, and the wind is just right for drinking.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here in our state and national reports, and like I said at the top of the show, we're going to start with August, work our way through September, and then into the first week of October with, you guessed it, New York. Starting off in August, we have the state of Colorado reporting their August sports betting numbers. They have passed $25.8 billion in all-time handle and $120 million in all-time tax revenue.
You know, Colorado has so much to offer sports bettors.
No, it
but the one thing I think of when you mention Colorado is table tennis. So, do you have a table tennis update, please?
Unfortunately, no. I'm just kidding.
God.
Table tennis was the sixth most bet on sport in August.
How dare you tease me like that? Yeah, of course there's a table tennis update.
It was number 6 this month. It was hanging around 4 or 5 for quite a while, but now it's number 6.
Is that basically an online bet sport?
Well, the $23.9 million bet, most of that was online. All but $1,200 of it was done online. And also it's growing in terms of the percentage of the handle. 5%.
Sure.
5.7% of the total handle was table tennis.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I remember when we first started covering Colorado, table tennis was about 2.83, 3.4% of the total handle. It's now almost 6% of the total handle in that state.
That's growing.
They are becoming the table tennis center of the United States here.
It's
table
Colorado,
tennis betting. Sorry,
Colorado, Oregon, right?
Yep.
And all of a sudden, the last couple of months, Vermont has been reporting their table tennis.
Well, the majority of states, when you see the other category, that includes table tennis betting, but they don't separate it out like some other states do.
By the way, we talk way too much about table tennis.
No one talks enough about table tennis.
No one talks enough about table tennis. Does anyone still call it ping pong? Or is that like just
the kids
you can't do that
the little
anymore?
Kids probably say
it's
ping
table
pong.
tennis? Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're betting on in the wagering industry, it's kind of funny
tennis.
to say ping pong as your market.
Table
tennis.
Yeah.
Moving up to the September months, we've got North Carolina reporting their September numbers. They have passed $1 billion in all-time revenue, $190 million in all-time tax revenue. The state is also $1 million short of $10.4 billion in all-time handle.
Yeah, anytime Arizona reports their numbers, that's usually the last state to report their numbers. And North Carolina has been consistently number 10 for handle nationwide for the last couple of months. So maybe they'll push through and break that 10 barrier thing.
Well, the first full month of NFL and college football set an online betting handle record for the state. And also it was the 8th month over $600 million out of the 19 months of activity that the state has had.
I'm curious if that drama with North Carolina and Belichick has kind of boosted the betting. I mean, they've been in the news a lot lately. I wonder how that affects the handle in North Carolina.
That I don't know, but it's interesting to watch that drama unfolding there.
It's ridiculous.
Moving to the East Coast here, we have the September report from the state of New York. Mobile industry.
The whole month, huh?
The whole month.
Oh, okay.
The mobile industry for the state of New York has passed $76.5 billion in all-time handle already.
That's crazy.
It's an amazing number.
That's crazy.
All-time total handle has passed $77.24 billion. So that's retail and online together. Also, it was the first handle over $2.2 billion since May of this year.
Okay.
So they've been in a little rut, I guess you can say.
Well, it's the
$2 billion is not a rut
by
by no means of the word.
You're calling that a rut, yeah. Every state would love that kind of rut.
6 of the 9 months in 2025 have been over $2 billion, $2 billion or more.
Sure.
Fourth time since October 2024 that DraftKings has produced a handle of over $800 million in a month. And the last note for New York to end the segment, we got the first numbers for October from New York here.
Okay, yeah, they report every week.
Yep.
So
Week ending October 5th. Now, New York counts the week ending October 5th as October numbers, even though it has a couple September days in it, too.
I was curious about that. Do they count the September things?
There's a calendar off to my left here,
Yeah.
and there's Monday and Tuesday were September days.
Okay.
But they are included with the
Okay.
October numbers for accounting purposes.
Well, you said the week ending October 5th, so it's that week.
Yeah.
All right.
Seventh consecutive week of at least $500 million in handle. Fiscal year-to-date handle, which is really beginning from the first week in April. $12.8 billion, and also fiscal year-to-date gross gaming revenue past $1.2 billion. DraftKings also had their fourth consecutive week with a handle over $200 million, and the first time FanDuel has had consecutive $200 million handle weeks since January.
Oh, okay.
So some good numbers coming from both of those operators.
Yeah. Thank you, football. Both
Yes.
college and NFL.
And both DraftKings and FanDuel passed $4.4 billion in fiscal year-to-date handle, although FanDuel was the only one that passed the $500 million fiscal year-to-date gross gaming revenue mark.
Okay.
That's it for state and national. We're going to start talking deals right now. Here in our deal segment, we're going to be starting off with a couple stories from Hard Rock.
Okay.
Hard Rock Bet to start with. Right now, we have Hard Rock Bet announcing a partnership with the Orlando Magic, naming the operator of the team's official sportsbook in a new multi-year partnership that will begin with the upcoming 2025-2026 season. Agreement includes significant in-arena branding at the Kia Center, including signage on the new Jumbotron.
The new Jumbotron. I didn't know they had a new Jumbotron. All right.
Well, this part of it here is kind of interesting. Branded basket padding on non-nationally televised games.
Okay.
So Kia Center must have a national sponsor for the padding.
All right.
This is just for the locally televised games.
Okay.
Unless they're looking at some green screen digital technology where the national one's on one screen and the locals on another.
I'm assuming the padding you're talking about under the
bottom,
basket.
yeah.
The basket.
Yes.
Okay.
And also Magic fans will have access to exclusive content, theme night promotions, and special offers through the Hard Rock Bet Magic Club and the Hard Rock Bet app.
All right.
Staying with Hard Rock, we have Hard Rock Games, which is Hard Rock Casino's new division dealing with their social media casinos. This is Hard Rock Jackpot Planet that we're going to be talking about here. They have named actor and TV personality Mario Lopez as the face of its new social casino campaign. You're going to see him in television, print, digital, and in-game content. This is their free-to-play app offering Hard Rock games described as Vegas-style slots and digital rewards.
Okay, this isn't real money.
This is social casino.
Social casino, okay.
As if we don't have enough of those around the country. Okay. Going up here to New Jersey, we've got Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa announcing a partnership with New England-based Big Night that's the name of the company, Big
Okay.
Night, to redevelop the former premier nightclub area into a new year-round entertainment hub.
Huh, okay.
The
What does entertainment hub mean?
live events, special
okay.
events.
All right.
It's an 18,000 square foot venue that's just sitting there since it closed on August 31st. So they've entered into this deal to reimagine the club. I like
Okay.
that phrasing, reimagine it. So we'll see
Yeah,
exactly where
I know
that
it.
goes.
I know exactly where that is, and then they have a new center bar too. So
Yes, the new B bar.
the B bar. It's still called the B bar.
Still the B bar.
Okay.
Going up north of the border here, we have PlayAlberta. PlayAlberta announced a partnership with a pair of NHL stars from the local teams, the Oilers and the Flames, to promote responsible gambling, marking the first time the platform has enlisted active professional athletes from the two NHL franchises in Alberta to help promote responsible gambling.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, they're going to be doing meet and greets with the players. They're going to be doing educational components. Kind of interesting to see that develop. Really nice to see, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised. This is the first time they took advantage of their hockey stars. So good for them, and good for the hockey.
Well, they're already
players, too.
partnered with the teams. It's just they haven't done any responsible gambling educational materials with, and also fan engagement events. They're going to be doing a lot of meet and greets
Great,
and all that.
good,
So congratulations to PlayAlberta expanding their reach into the NHL arena there with their two local teams. That's it for the deals. We're going to start talking industry updates after the break.
Smoked cocktails have never been easier to make thanks to our Halo Drink Smoker. Simply place a cocktail smoker on your glass, light the wood chips until they start to smoke, and then top it off with the lid to infuse your drink with a delicious, new, smoky flavor.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here in our industry update segment, and we just had, recently, a couple weeks ago, the Global Gaming Expo. Now, G2E, as it's colloquially known, had its 25th anniversary show.
I didn't even know they were 25 years old.
25th anniversary
It just seems
show.
like it was always there. It's one of those things that became so important to the industry. You never think of a time without it.
Well, they had 25,000 industry leaders and professionals from across the globe attending their 25th anniversary program that week, and they have announced future dates as well. We've got all at the Venetian Expo Center. We've got September, at the end of September, October through October 1st, and then that's G2E 2026.
Okay.
27 edition around the same dates, and G2E 2028. They've actually stretched out long here.
They're really
I know. That was kind of interesting to see it go to 2028
All
at the Venetian, but they're there, so they found a nice home and partner with the Venetian, so they're staying with them.
Great.
Staying in Nevada, we've got MGM Resorts International announcing the planned opening of the MGM Zone.
Okay. Yeah,
This is for the F1 Vegas.
Formula One Vegas. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this includes the Bellagio, the Aria Resort, the Cosmopolitan, and New York Hotel and Casinos. They're all going to have special fan zones for the race, and they're all going to be hosted by Mercedes, Williams Racing, and MoneyGram Haas.
All right.
They're going to feature also immersive art displays, fashion pop-ups by Ferrari, All Saints. Events will also feature appearances from top drivers, team principals, and fan favorites. You know who you are. because I don't know any of these guys.
Okay.
Anyway.
Not an F1 fan?
I'm not up to speed on the F1 racers, but there are a lot of people that are, and it's just something I don't know the individual driver names. I know the teams.
This has become a really important event because a lot of eyes are going to be on this, because all year long we're hearing how bad the tourism industry was in Vegas. So this is going to be very important for Vegas. So if F1 fans get out there. So.
Well, this is also a chance
support the city.
This is also a chance for Formula One to buck the trend that they've been doing, especially in Miami. The Miami Grand Prix first year was okay. Second year set record attendance. Third year was a dead year kind of thing. This is the third year for the Las Vegas F1. So if they can actually grow their attendance, they're ahead of the game compared to Miami.
Yep.
Which would be really nice to see for Nevada.
Yep.
Moving over to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Now, this is a letter from the Gaming Control Board Executive Director, Kevin O'Toole, which we've had on the show before. Okay. He sent a letter to the state's congressional representatives in both the House and Senate, giving them a warning about the effect that the sports betting prediction markets could have on the industry. Now, this is following similar warning letters sent by Michigan and Arizona to their reps.
Okay.
But here, this is the claim that O'Toole put directly in the letter. Sports prediction markets operate under the assertion that they are financial derivatives and not subject to state gambling laws. They pose a direct threat to the comprehensive regulatory system that Pennsylvania and many other state jurisdictions have meticulously constructed for gaming.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things that has to be dealt with either by the legislature or the courts. And, I think this coming year we're going to see a lot of change and litigation. We're going to be talking about bills and laws and court decisions about this. So, it's going to be a big issue.
Yes, and I think we'll see more states doing this as well.
Probably.
Going up to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, we've got the Mass Gaming Commission fining Penn Sports Interactive $15,000 for ESPN host Reese Davis's comments that were made during a gambling segment on College Game Day back in 2024.
Okay. I think I remember that. I don't remember what he said.
It was actually one of the first times they had ESPN bet on the broadcast. Right. He actually was talking about a pick that was shared by Aaron Dolan, and he said basically in summary form, he said the pick was so intelligent it wasn't gambling, but rather a risk-free investment.
Okay, well,
well, you're in Massachusetts.
I know, but it's one of those things where it's kind of joking, but I guess you can't joke like that.
You can't joke like that.
You can't joke. I guess to imply that there was no risk involved, I guess they took umbrage of that.
Well, the risk-free investment went directly against the rules that Massachusetts laid out. You can't say that.
I understand that.
And also the fact that he said...
It just even when we're talking about it, it sounds like a joke.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. I guess it was a joke that a lot of people didn't think it was funny.
It was not a joke in the regulatory sense. And also the fact that he came out the next day and said he was not going to apologize for his comment. Neither did Penn. Penn said the same thing. They're not going to take back the comment.
Yeah.
The mass regulators did not appreciate those responses. So they took some time and got him for a $15,000 fine. Not a big fine, but a fine nonetheless.
Yeah.
It's on the record as a fine.
Sure.
Going down to the Commonwealth of Virginia, we're on the Commonwealth section of our report. Rivers Casino Portsmouth is set to expand its footprint with a new $65 million hotel project.
Wow. Okay.
Marking the next phase of its development in Virginia's Hampton Roads region. So they're going to be breaking ground and going to be looking at creating an 8-story, 106-room property that will include 32 suites, 2 super suites.
Super suites?
Yep, featuring indoor and outdoor spaces, so it must have like an outside patio kind of thing with the indoor hotel room. The new venue will also have a lobby bar and other premium amenities that will be open early 2027.
Wow, okay.
Moving over to our fantasy sports portion of the program, we've got Prize Picks.
Oh, okay.
Now, Prize Picks, has been in the news a lot with a lot of different avenues of sports betting, as well as fantasy sports, as well as prediction markets, all that stuff. We now have the launch of what they're calling the Feed.
The Feed, all right.
It's basically a new feature on their app that adds a community that allows their customers to quickly and easily add peer-to-peer contest lineups from other users.
Oh, okay.
You can copy and paste another person's lineup if you like it.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I didn't see a call for that, but they did the consumer research. They listened to their customers if they wanted to do that. Basically, what they were noticing when they were looking at doing this was a lot of people were liking the lineups that the influencers that they had on board were doing and other sports celebrities. So people were trying to copy the lineups.
Sure.
And also, what you can do, you don't have to copy the bet.
Okay.
You can copy the lineup and make your own wager. Put your own stake down. I can't call it a wager. It's fantasy sports.
It's fantasy. It's not a bet. It's not a wager. See, you're like that ESPN guy. They got nailed. Will you apologize for saying that?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Last but not least, we have Circa Sports.
Okay.
Circa Sports has launched its new in-house sports betting technology in Iowa with plans to expand to Colorado, Missouri, and Illinois in the coming months. The upgrade allows for broader betting menus and improved app features, and Circa plans to have the new book or the new technology, and it's a new book ready for the Missouri sports betting launch on December 1st, with the launch of the new technology platform in Illinois early next year as well. So in-house technology means they have more control over everything, and they could fix things quicker than if they had the third-party technology platforms.
Hey, I hope they come to New Jersey. So
at some point.
Circa is great.
That's it for industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off our legislative roundup, we're heading down to the swamp known as Washington, D.C.
Ah, yes.
I can call it a swamp. I work down there. So, Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, Mayor, introduced the Poker and Blackjack Gaming Authorization Act of 2025.
Yeah, I like this.
Proposed bill would permit regulated poker and blackjack tournaments in licensed venues such as bars, hotels, and event spaces for adults aged 18 and older. They're also going to be expanding commercial bingo operations, too, in the district.
Wow, okay.
That's the proposal. Operators would pay a $5,000 application fee for a 2-year license, $2,000 per location. So you can actually get your license, but you still have to pay for individual locations if you're having multiple locations. And poker and blackjack revenues would be taxed at 25%.
Wow, okay.
And then 7.5% tax rate for bingo.
Okay.
Now we're going to hear all the poker and blackjack people saying, why aren't we treated the same as bingo players?
Yeah, right.
So but I'm assuming there's more a call for poker and blackjack than there is bingo tournaments right now in the district.
Like every time you talk to a poker player, and their big thing is the rake. What's the rake? So,
well, obviously 25%.
When it's a 25% tax rate,
the rake's going to be high.
There's going to be a rake.
Yeah. This is part of an effort for a wider plan to strengthen the city's finances during this time of economic uncertainty.
Yep. Absolutely.
Now, this is the second time they've introduced something like this. And right now, one of the key supporters is also Kenyon McDuffie, the council member who also brought forth the Sports Wagering Amendment Act, which opened D.C.'s online sports betting market to more competition. So it's good company there.
Yeah. Let's see what comes of it.
Yeah.
So.
And finally, we have Montana, that gambling mecca, Montana. Yes. Senate Bill 555 went into effect on October 1st. Getting to it now because we didn't have a chance to talk about it in previous shows. SB 555 bans all form of internet gambling, including online casinos and sports betting, and it's not limited to any platform, website, or application that knowingly transmits or receives gambling information, but it also goes after the affiliates as well.
Oh, okay.
So basically, no online gambling whatsoever. Montana is home to tribal casinos with electronic gaming machines, and sports betting is controlled by the Montana Lottery with let me get the right name here, it's Sportsbet Montana, which is also run by the lottery. You can use the app to make your bets. To place your bets, you have to do it in a retail location. You can make your bet slip.
Oh, okay. You can. Okay, I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah, it's kind of
you have to present your bet slip or make your bet at
Right.
a window.
Right.
Or, I mean, do they have kiosks?
Well, it's a
in these
lottery
things?
retail. It's lottery. So anywhere you have a lottery center,
right.
they can accept a Sports Bet Montana
Okay.
bet slip to actually place your bet.
Okay.
But
all
making
right.
your bet, you can do it online.
No,
Yeah.
creating your bet slip
Yeah.
online.
Making your bet, you can make, but placing your bet,
Okay.
you have to
All
do
right.
it in a retail location.
Yeah, that's not confusing at all. Thank you.
No.
Thank you, Montana.
Well, hey, that's why they're Montana.
Thank you, Montana. So,
Anyway, but again, it went into effect, and we just never had a chance to cover it. You know, the rationale behind this was what was happening with the prediction markets and the social casinos. They didn't like where that was going, so this was introduced, and they are now banning all forms of internet gambling if it's not done through the Montana lottery.
Kind of an extreme kind of way to deal with social casinos, or not social casinos, but the sweepstake casinos and the prediction markets. I mean, that's kind of like, the nuclear effect for a state to do something.
Well, they didn't get rid of sports betting or
well,
casinos.
I know they
They
didn't,
have
but
tribal casinos and they have
they just
sports books.
narrowly tailored, so you have to do it in a certain way.
Yeah, through the Montana lottery or through
Okay.
the tribes.
All right.
That's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. If you've been watching on TV, you've been noticing the ticker flying by below us, which has domestic and international gaming stories. It also has conference announcements, so please check that out. And when this show is released every Monday morning, there will be a full print version of the Turnpike Sports Book Report on our blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button, and every Monday morning you will see a full print version of the book report, which has stories we talked about on air, stories that are in the ticker, and stories we didn't have a chance to talk about anywhere else this week, but they will be on the print version. And as always, press releases, announcements, conference announcements, info@turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.